Have you ever made a decision that felt right at the time, but later, you wished with all your heart you could take it back? I was 82 when I moved into a nursing home, thinking it would bring peace, safety, and comfort. But what I found was something no brochure ever warned me about. Today, I want to share 6 hard truths I wish someone had told me before I made that move. Because once you're in, getting out is not as simple as it seems. And if you're over 60 or helping someone make this choice, please listen closely. This might be the most important story I ever tell. Story plus lesson 1, losing my independence. When I moved into the nursing home, I thought I was just changing addresses. What I didn't realize was I was handing over the keys to my own freedom. At home, I had routines. I chose when to wake up, what to eat, when to take a walk, and how to spend each day. But inside the facility, everything followed someone else's clock. Meals at 8, 12, and 6, lights out at 9, walks only if a staff member was available. Even small things like wearing my favorite sweater or having coffee when I felt like it became decisions I had to negotiate. One morning, I reached for the book I always read with my tea, but the book wasn't there. Neither was the chair I used to sit in. Neither was the sense of home. I thought I was just getting care. But what I lost was something much deeper, the dignity of choice. Lesson independence isn't just about doing things on your own. It's about being the author of your own day. If you're considering a nursing home, ask yourself, can you live without those little freedoms that make life feel like yours? Story plus lesson 2, feeling forgotten. In the beginning, everyone promised to visit, and they did at first. My daughter came every Sunday. My grandchildren would stop by after school. But as time passed, so did the visits. Phone calls replaced hugs, messages replaced voices, and holidays. Well, they became days of waiting for a knock on the door that didn't come. I remember sitting by the window one Christmas Eve, a wrapped box on my lap, waiting hours for a visit that never happened, not out of malice, just life moving on, without me in it. Lesson: out of sight becomes out of mind more quickly than you think. Loneliness in a nursing home isn't about being alone. It's about being left behind, even by those who still love you. Story plus lesson 3, losing my sense of purpose. At home, I had a reason to get up. I made my own coffee, watered my plants, even folded the laundry just the way I liked it. But in the nursing home, everything was done for me. You'd think that would be relaxing, but after a few weeks, I stopped feeling useful. And when you stop feeling useful, you start to disappear inside. My neighbor George used to be a carpenter. His hands were always busy, but here, there were no tools, no wood to shape. He once told me, "I used to build things. Now I just wait for lunch." Lesson: purpose isn't about productivity. It's about having something to care about. Without that, even a comfortable life feels hollow. Story plus lesson 4, health declined faster than I expected. Before I moved in, I was still cooking, walking, doing stretches, but once I got comfortable, I got still, too still. No more bending over a stove, no more walking around the block, and within a few months, I could feel my strength slipping away. I watched others go through it too, arriving with walkers, leaving in wheelchairs, not because they got sick, but because they stopped moving. And when life gets too easy, our bodies forget how to try. If you don't keep using your strength, you start to lose it faster than you can imagine. Story plus lesson 5, loss of privacy and dignity. Nobody told me that needing help meant sacrificing privacy, room checks, shared bathrooms, staff walking in before you answer the knock. Even the shower became something I had to schedule and wait for. It's not about being ungrateful, it's about feeling human. There's nothing more humbling than needing help with things you did alone for 80 years. Lesson dignity is easy to lose and hard to get back. If you value your privacy, think carefully before surrendering it. Story plus lesson 6, it's harder to leave than you think. I told myself I'd just try it out, but once you move in, getting out isn't just packing a bag. My home had been rented out, my body was weaker, and when I said, I want to leave, everyone around me said, are you sure? Even if you want to go back, sometimes the life you left behind is already gone. Lesson: the decision to move in feels temporary, but the impact can be permanent. Looking back, I don't regret growing older, but I do regret believing that moving into a nursing home was my only choice. Comfort is important, but so is independence, so is purpose, so is waking up in a place that still feels like you. If you or someone you love is thinking about this step, take a moment. Ask yourself not just, is it safe, but is it still me? Because once you hand over your life to a system, it's much harder to take it back. Now I'd love to hear from you. What part of this story resonated most with you? Have you ever faced a similar decision? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Your voice matters here, and your story could be exactly what someone else needs to hear. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might be making this choice. And as always, thank you for spending time with us at Golden Life USA. You still have choices, and you still matter.